All right, looks like we're live. So we're getting the rig build set up. Let's see here if live chat. Hey, it's live, but it's not showing it. It's live, but it's not showing the chat at all. I press the thing, it won't show the chat.
Okay. Maybe there's no one who set it to do live chat. No one set it yet.
I did it, but it's not showing.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Hello, everybody.
Whoa. So, guys, my name, I go by the YouTube content creator, The Hobbyist Miner. And who do we have here?
And my name is Andy.
Awesome.
Hello.
So, we will be doing a GPU rig build off. So, has anyone in this room built a GPU mining rig before? Anybody? There we go.
Oh,
the real
you in the back.
The real miners right here. So let's go ahead and introduce our contestants.
Yes. Utah, why don't you make your way up on stage? And Max,
Come on
round of
up.
applause for our contestants today.
So let's give a little heads up here. Both of these individuals have never built a rig before.
Brand new.
Never got into it, so they're complete beginners. Take a seat, young man. Alrighty. And so let's introduce, we're going to have helpers here. We're going to have people who's going to help them build these out. So
Yes, they will not be going on this journey alone.
No, let's bring up first Vishvan. Come on up, Mike. We do have Geek of All Trades. We have, who else can we see? We have Hawk Crypto Mining. And we have the Veteran Miner.
Alright, everybody say hi to the Flux community.
I'm going to step to the far right. Okay, perfect. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is these gentlemen are going to help out our contestants here. Now, a little heads up. If you complete your build as a contestant, you keep your rig. So they get to walk away with these. Yes.
That's exciting.
Awesome. So I'm going to have Geek of All Trades go through what hardware that these guys will be using today.
Thank you, sir. So we start with a MSI B550i, so mini ITX motherboards, DDR4 RAM, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, Ryzen 5 CPU here. We've got an NVMe 1 terabyte NVMe. We don't need this much storage. I can just. We've got 750 gig EVGA power supply, some RTX 84000 GPUs, and Best Buy Essentials, wireless keyboard and mouse. And then of course their super slim case.
Perfect. All right, so we're going to allow you guys to chat out your strategies on each side for 60 seconds, and then we'll go ahead and get started building.
And strategy time starts now.
I know, right? So while they discuss this, Andy, when did you build your first mining rig?
I built my first mining rig in 2014. It was a Litecoin mining rig in a milk crate.
Way to go. You are an OG if you went with the milk crate, you know?
Just barely scraped by on that one. Slightly.
Yes, I am much newer, only about 3 years ago.
Yeah, you're like an amateur. I'm like a pro miner here.
And my first GPU was an MSI 970 on Ravencoin.
Ravencoin.
What about you? What were you? Oh, Litecoin.
Litecoin, yeah.
That's awesome. Guys, while we do this, Max Voltage actually will be walking around. We have some giveaway cables and stuff like that that'll be scattered around.
There's
this guy, there he is. All right, change of plans. Mining King will be giving them away. He has some cables. I do want to highlight, guys, the blue cables that you guys see on these rigs are custom made. There's a gentleman named the Veteran Miner.
This guy right here.
Yeah. So he custom makes cables for GPU mining rigs
By hand.
by hand.
Crazy.
Out in the middle of the desert.
I didn't know that part.
So if you guys want to do it, go check it out, theveteranminer.com, if you guys have any needs for your GPU mining rigs. Are you guys ready on both sides?
Strategy time over?
All right, let's go ahead and get started. So go ahead and jump in. We'll most likely be allow them to go through, and Andy and I will kind of be giving a little play-by-play. What are they doing? What do they have going on? So just because you guys can't see.
Yuta is very excited about ripping open that motherboard box. I'm also excited about
help her
that.
out over there. There we go. We'll put the trash behind. Keep these workspaces clean. Yeah. You guys, help her out.
Yes, you can help. Max has his motherboard out. His CPU is exiting the box as we speak.
Oh man, this is like sports commentary. Yuta over here taking out the motherboard slowly, getting help from Vishtang with the CPU right now. She's rushing, you can tell.
Yep. Anti-static bags stand no chance.
No.
This one.
I don't ever open them, I just rip them.
You gotta save those. You gotta have a little collection in your drawer full of anti-static bags.
Yes, 100%.
What we do.
Yeah, I always hold on to like 100 of them. Like I will never use it. What are we doing here?
Saving them for a better day.
All right, so the geek of all trades is going over with Max. Exactly what he's looking at is he's never built a rig.
This is very much an over-the-shoulder like coaching situation going on here. I like it.
Way to go, Dad. All right, Yuta over here has opened up the CPU, and she's opening it up slowly here. She's going to get it put in place in the
The
socket.
CPU is free.
She's looking good. Very nice.
Use a screwdriver, line up the pins.
That's right. There you go. Don't be a cheater. I know recognitions over there. I know, right?
Yes, will having a Ryzen with actual pins on it be a good thing or a bad thing? We're gonna find out.
Especially for beginners with those pins.
Hey, Yuta's got it in the socket. Max does too. Okay, CPUs are in sockets. Socketed.
Socketed. Now she does have her case already opened up though over here and ready to go.
Oh, that's true.
Case
That's
is
a good
shut
point.
down. Whereas Max is just jumping in right now.
Okay, so it looks like Max is investigating his case, and Yuta is straight to the heatsink.
Yeah, Geek of all trades over here is going over where all the hardware goes in this mini tower here. Kind of going over. He's pulling out all the cables.
They actually had to take the brackets off the motherboards to put on the.
Oh wow, that's a layer of man. Who put together this build spec?
Yeah, we got some complex things going on for these beginners.
So those of you guys not familiar, sometimes we have a backplate on the back of the motherboard that needs to come off to be compatible with the actual CPU cooler.
Oh, and we have the blister packs that are unopenable by human beings, so that's good.
Does anybody have a knife? Anybody in the audience have a knife on hand? Somebody will help us out here. Oh, don't drop it. It's gonna be like that jazz miner that fell off the table in that one video.
Good job. All right, Yuta has got both of the brackets off of the plastic brackets off of the motherboard.
All right, no knife needed apparently. Teeth
And Michael?
are sufficient.
Michael is coaching her in the ways of the stock heatsink and fans.
That's right.
Ooh, we've got a ratcheting action screwdriver. All right.
Oh, I
No
hear that.
expenses spared.
Extra minor, are you supervising, making sure? All right, awesome. Awesome, sounds good. We have,
Okay, Max is about to go on the heatsink journey himself.
you have a screwdriver right there, and a small screwdriver to the right side of your table.
Yeah, use that Ryobi.
Go for it.
Over torque what? Who cares?
Lower,
Go for it.
That's all we got. We make do with what we got. Slow and steady. Keep the
This
torque low.
is a disaster waiting to happen. I love
Scissors,
it.
perfect.
I'm
Thank
here
you.
for it.
Here, do you need this one? Good? Yeah,
Nice.
What's that coming?
I think This might be a little bit cheating. He is holding the screwdriver, so his daughter gets advantage here. I don't know how I feel about that one, but we'll allow it.
I gotta be honest, the table over on the left side is much more organized. The right side looks like usually my rigs where there's stuff.
Well, I mean, we do have these two as the coaches, so what were you expecting? All right, Utah is torquing down the heatsink screws here on the bracket, on the back plates.
Well done. Max has just removed and getting set up for the brackets here. It looks like Utah is a little bit farther ahead, which is awesome. Good for her. Always got to cheer for the younger one in the crowd.
But Max, he is seating that heatsink right now.
Did that have thermal base?
Yes, it did.
All right, so
We're thermal paste optional around here.
right.
What's the worst that could happen?
I know. Yeah. Yeah, so thermal base is on the heatsink for those of you criticizing right now. All right, looking good. Look how clean the setup this is over here.
Dave is helping.
These helpers are making sure she has everything
Yeah,
at
they
the
don't
exact
line
right
it up.
time.
This is like a surgeon's table in prep. I like
No.
that.
Looking good.
Every other turn.
Yeah, both of these helpers are like pulling stuff out of boxes, laying it out.
Yep.
And meanwhile, on this side, we got one talking and the other one just kind of standing there, which is, you know, one way to do things, I suppose.
All right, I'm gonna walk on this side of the table here. All right, we're gonna connect in with our partner here. How
Oh, fantastic.
are you sweating a little bit?
Yeah, you know, a little bit. Got it in the front part.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the.
You guys are looking good. Take your time. You're doing great.
So, Mike, Hawk Mining, what's the strategy here? Speed. Speed, okay, that's one way to say what's happening here.
It doesn't have to look pretty. It just has to work.
That's right.
Right there. The board with the 4 screws.
A lot of confidence on this side of the table, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, this was a choice doing the mini ITX. Start with the cramped space. But Max, he's got the heatsink going in now. That's a good sign.
So on this side here, we're plugging in our CPU cooler into our motherboard right now. Good job.
Yes, the opposite side, and then it fits right in there, just like that. Plug it in.
I wish I had coaches when I built my first GPU mining rig, Andy, because it was not this easy.
We officially have the heatsink seated here. One more torque, Hawk says, and then we are there.
We are onto memory on this side.
Oh, on to the DDR.
Yes.
Dave is currently coaching on the direction of a DDR RAM module in the slot. Ooh, it looks like we can only fit one.
So on this side, we're actually working on our hard drive here. Ooh, we're going that route now. Instead of jumping right to memory.
Is that going to be a requirement here? There might be a heatsink positioning issue on this one where they can only fit one sticker RAM.
Well, you know what? Do GPU builds ever go as planned? The answer is
Dual
absolutely
channel, not required.
Absolutely not. 100%. So do we have, where is the mining king? I see the mining king back there. Hello, good sir. Are you handing
He's
out
right back
some
there.
cables to people? All right.
Veteran Miner has called it audible, one sticker RAM it is.
Well, it's interesting. The left cable has one stick, but the right cable has 2 sticks installed on their motherboard. Sometimes you have to pivot and adjust. Oh, man.
So if they were to finish exactly on time, that might be like it comes down to the points kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it's going to come to bronze versus beauty, I think, between the two of these. You're good. So we have flashlight action over here, helping out to get the CPU plugged into the fan port on the motherboard.
another audible has been called by the veteran miner, and they are removing the heatsink to go dual sticks of RAM. All right.
Awesome.
Perfectionism has taken over.
Remember, it has to boot.
Yes.
So it's important to make sure that these do boot into Windows.
It should boot with one.
It should, right? You know, is it in the right slot? Is it in the right memory type? All right, so we've got the M.2.
So we've got two of the motherboards looking basically the same, with one going in a slightly reverse direction here.
So while we get the CPU fixed, we're installing the power supply on the left-hand side over here. It is super small.
Geek of all trades is holding the power supply. Oh no, Hawk now has the power supply. They are considering the power supply, thinking maybe this is crucial. I don't know. That's a pocket-sized power supply, yes.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Power on the go. It should be in the power supply box. There we go. So let's see how good we are on time. We started just after 1:45. We're now at 2:07. I'm gonna be honest, I think my first rig took me like 6 hours to get built and running. Yes, it's very small, 100%. Do you remember your first rig, Andy, and how long it took you to get that up and running?
Oh, it took me days to get up and running, and then it took me days of beating my head against a brick wall trying to figure out why I kept crashing. So yeah, I do recall.
But GPU mining rigs are so reliable, though.
It's a passive income, people. It's easy.
Plug and play.
You know, it gets serious when we have the iPhone flashlights on.
Perfect. One screwdriver cannot jump ahead too far.
Okay, so Max has the heat spreader off for the SSD. The SSD is in the M2 slot, and it is being secured down as we speak. Question is, did the screw come out first?
Oh, with the
Oh, it
M2.
did. I see it. It's right there.
Hey,
Okay.
it just has to boot. It doesn't have to stay together on travel, okay?
Just push it down with your finger. Forget about it.
It has to boot.
We've got the tech hustler up here with us. How are you feeling about this rig build here, Tech?
I'm amazed. They're doing a great job. And I love seeing people that aren't used to cryptocurrency get into it. Especially the youth right here, especially the elders.
You like watching the struggle. Very good.
So a quick teaser here. These will be booting to Windows, but on the desktop will be a Flux Core desktop that you can go ahead and run the application.
Yeah, I was really like, why are we doing Windows? But then I was like, Hobbyist Miner, give me a reason why. He's like, well, Windows is the best operating system
Get
to
out of
mine
here.
with.
Not at all.
Quote me on that. That's what he said.
So yeah, so you'll be able to see a little bit of the Flux Core platform today as well.
Excited.
Look at you guys over here. So we got our screws going in for our power supply.
Yeah, Utah almost has that thing secured.
So tell us what we're looking at with these cables here.
The PCIe 8-pin, and then you have a 6+2 pin. It's only a 6-pin for this graphics card that we're using, so we'll take the +2 pin and put it to the side, so we're ready to go.
Awesome, very cool.
Okay, so we've got a power supply in the case, cables about to be plugged into it on this side, and on this side we actually have the heat spreader going back in with the M2 SSD installed.
Now I wonder, did we find the screw with the M2?
I'm wondering if it's, yeah, we'll,
Just stuck in place. It's like you had the heat sink all the
I
time.
mean the heat spreader is kind of a screw replacement, if you think about it, it'll hold it down.
We found the screw.
All right, awesome. Good. I can't believe we do that. I lose them all the time. All the time.
They are the world's smallest screws.
Yes.
Okay, Utah is pushing some power cables in. Very nice.
Max is installing the entire motherboard. We have our CPU installed, we have our M2, we have our memory installed. So now we're going to move on to seating this into our case.
On this side, they're frantically searching the motherboard box for something. So they are looking for motherboard screws that have not been found.
Do what you got to do to get the job done, right?
We can get some duct tape up here.
Yep. So traditionally, they're usually in your motherboard case where the screws are. Sometimes you get them with the case itself, the tower.
Come with the case. Yeah, they should come with the case. But you know, Terra Hosting here, they provided these cases or something, and maybe they wanted to throw a challenge and pull the screws out. I don't know.
Can you go into that side room and look for the boxes for these cases and see if there's screws in there?
On the other side of the building?
Yep, thank you. Jeff, can you go look for the screws? Those are boxes for the cases. They were taking out the boxes. They should have some hardware for the screws.
We can build these semi-open air with
You know,
screws optional.
It's not a milk crate, but it'll do the trick. Zip ties.
Zip
That's
ties.
true. Hey, what do you guys got for all these cables? Maybe hold
The
it down
case
with the
box is for.
That's right.
Just put it on the case box.
That's right.
The
Just
motherboard
put it on
box.
top. We're good to go. Just gotta run.
The cardboard is electrically insulating. So we
Yeah,
do that.
exactly.
That's acceptable.
Yes, they did.
Yes. So
You guys
They do have a time.
drivers. Play nice. Play safe. Good sportsmanship. I know. So Andy, on that side of the table, what do they have left? What are you seeing on that side of the table that's left?
well, they have the motherboard basically put together, so they need to get that PSU inside the case, and then you get the power cables moving here pretty soon.
So over here, they actually put the power supply in first
Yes. That was
versus the motherboard. It might-
interesting tactics.
I know. Maybe this is part of their strategy.
I believe on this side, Hawk is still completely confounded by this tiny power supply. It is a novelty.
It's like a few deck of cards. It's not even that big at all.
SFX, what's that?
That's right.
Hawk is saying he doesn't know where to put the power supply, but if he would only look over to the other table, he might see where they put theirs.
So the power supply, it looks like, is right on the left side there. Yep, there's a nice opening. There you go. You found it. Awesome.
Okay, on this side, it looks like we might actually have this motherboard going into the case.
It looks like they're trying to figure out how the motherboard positions itself. Because remember, none of these guys got a chance to look at any of this ahead of time. It was just a quick, hey, let's throw them in. You found the motherboard screws? What box was it in?
A baby Corsair brown box.
Oh, okay.
That was the only thing. If you guys don't have a Corsair brown box, I can't help you.
I know where there is one. I will go grab it. I did see it.
Okay, the obvious miner is on the trail of the motherboard screws.
You only need 2 screws.
Yeah, just share the screws. You only need 2 screws.
Currently, there is a screwdriver swap in progress between the tables. A rare moment of collaboration.
Sometimes you're gonna help out.
2 screws, catty corner.
Vance
Works fine.
We're not gonna use it.
Yes, we have an extra helping of fan
Extra
screws.
helping of no fans. So we're good with that.
There is a slight bit of pleasure watching people who put together mining rigs all the time, absolutely banging their heads against the table trying to figure this thing out.
We found the screws. They were in a small brown box. back in the room.
Hobbyist miner for the win.
Oh, I did not. It was Tech Hustler and Jeff Keith over here. Thank you, gentlemen. Good job.
Shout out.
A for effort. So I'm gonna jump in real quick actually. Max, how's it going?
Not too bad, not too bad. Trying to think.
How are your helpers doing, Max?
Very, very well.
That's more generous than I would have been.
And Utah, how's it going for you?
Good.
And are your helpers helping?
Definitely.
Oh, awesome.
So I do believe that Utah is screwing down the motherboard right now. This is a very unusual setup that the motherboard I/O is like 4 inches away from the edge of the case, but it's a first for all of us. We're doing some firsts today, folks.
And these CPUs have no graphics on them. There's two to make sure DPUs works.
Oh, we'll make it work.
Dave, what is our GPU choice today? Ace? A4000? A4000.
Workstation. Great for proof of this will work.
Single slot. I love the single slot GPU.
A little trash talk between the two groups right now. Going back and forth. That's right. Hey, we have children up on stage. Behave yourselves, young men.
You need help?
So it looks like Max has gotten his motherboard in. Correct? Yes. So what's next? What are we working on over here?
I'm going to show you how to put this in here. See here? So you have a small slot right there.
Good job there.
Okay, we're looking for a screwdriver bit on this side so they can insert the PSU into the PSU bracket.
We're trading screwdrivers, it looks like.
But Max is making the little screwdriver work.
Yep.
Just delayed. I appreciate it.
What are we looking for over here?
We're looking
Frantic,
for a
you
bit.
lost the screwdriver bit. Man.
Okay.
Bunch of professionals over here, folks. Yeah, no, that's right. You guys do have the, you know what, take it out of the screwdriver. Take it out of the screwdriver.
Oh, yeah, there is one in the
Well, that might work for the
UV.
bigger screws, though. Yeah, take it out of that for the bigger screws. That'll work for the bigger ones. Put it at the end of that. This should work. Bigger ones.
Look at us, we're doing some problem solving on the fly.
Host to the rescue. We're working on the 24 pin. Built by Satan. No one likes the 24 pin. No one. Cable management, we don't worry about with GPU mining rigs, alright?
Who cares about airflow?
I know, right? It doesn't need to look pretty, it just needs to mine.
It needs to be pretty too.
Yeah, these babies in here.
You're in good hands. She's in good hands.
Absolutely.
The motherboard on this side is plugged into the power supply, so that's something. Did we completely lost the bit? We are bitless.
Working on it. Forgot to bring my screwdriver kit out there. You guys looking for the tip? Okay. Take a look. Screw, we got it rolling. Okay.
You gotta push it really hard, so they want to keep on the tip.
Yeah. Barry, use this for
Another tip, it's fine. It's fine.
What are these wires called?
I'm not going to repeat any of that.
Sounds like I'm just.
All right, so let's see. Where are we, Andy, on Max's side of things?
Looks like Max is working on that power supply bracket right now. The PSU is mounted into the bracket, but the bracket is not into the case just yet.
So we're a little bit ahead over here. We have the power supply in. We're now putting our cables in from our power supply. We have the 24-pin done. We have our cables going from the power supply into the motherboard, and we're seating the graphics card already.
Ooh, GPU is going in on this one? Oh wow, yeah. Utah is pushing it into the slot right now. Oh, I just heard a click. There was a click.
There we go. That is it.
Well done, well done.
Yes, the screw is right here.
Do we have the...
We're working on sourcing another screwdriver for the other side here. You
Do we
guys
have
good?
the power for the A4000 here, Dave?
Yeah, the screw fell into the.
Oh, the dreaded screw falling down into who knows where.
You got it.
Hey, and we found it.
After you like pick it up and you shake it, trying to get the screw out. Come on.
As it impaled a shoe in your eye.
Hardware is not expensive.
Way too many times.
Well, this isn't your hardware.
So while we're waiting for another screwdriver, I would recommend we move on to cables maybe and some other things we can get by with. Graphics card seated. Jeff Key went to find another screwdriver, make it a little bit easier for everybody.
Yeah, on this side we have an A4000 bracket, not quite lining up with the screw hole. Veteran miner is putting a little bit of force behind this thing. And here we go.
So I will say these guys were concerned about the graphics card fitting, but it actually goes the length of the case is the way it's designed.
Yep, it's in there. Now, do we have the power cable for the A4000?
Alright, so on the right-hand side, Max is going to work on the 24-pin. As I said before, created by Satan. No one likes to take them out once you get them in. Looking good.
Motherboard power is actually required.
Yeah, is that going to help you? It looks great.
Yeah, I do like the decision to make this all in the small form factor case.
First GPU money rig ever, and it's in the smallest case possible.
This is going to be a header.
Oh yeah, it's right here in front. Michael. Yep. We got power.
Mike, do you know what the header is on here? Does this have a header? On the thing.
Oh, you have a heart attack? Why is that?
He was concerned about the power.
The cables were saved you on that one.
So Utah, how we doing?
Good.
There we go.
Getting the header in.
Yes, right here.
Header, very good. So that allows you to turn it on from the front of the case, you're powered. Did you have to break out the motherboard book to look at where it plugs in, or did you know where it went?
It's a header, so we built.
You've done enough, experienced enough. Well, there you go, perfect. Yeah, finally, halfway through the build, you get a good screwdriver. Thank you, Mr. Jeff Key.
Geek of all trades, what percentage of the progress would you say we're at right now?
About 40%, yeah.
Okay, 40%.
USB-C, if you have USB-C, and plug on it.
Both tables are saying USB-C over and over again.
Yeah, I'm hearing that a lot. Who bought this new fancy technology?
Only one person can drive a car. Well, one person can have their hand on the shifter and the other the steering wheel. And you have
Now, what are we doing
someone
over here?
squatted down by the
We're
wheel.
plugging in the header right now.
Okay. Good job, Utah.
Yeah, Max is pushing in the CPU power cable right now.
Power switch to turn on.
In the smallest space ever created by man.
Here it is.
All right, I see the motherboard book. Is that what I see coming out? No, is that for the case? Checking out the manual.
This has.
So Geek of all trades said this is a 5600G So it actually does have on-board graphics, so
make sure you plug into the right thing when you try to boot this up.
we've got some power cable consultation going on over here.
All right, let's check our time here. We are at 2:26. So we started our build here just after 1:45. This will be the fastest rig build for a beginner ever right now.
That time is just flying by.
Oh, I know, right?
Not down here.
Not down here.
Not up here either.
I'm stressing for them though, to be honest with you.
I mean, what do you think, hobbyist? Is it anybody's game still?
Well, I will say there's a little bit better cable management coming from Max versus Utah's side of the world. I think these guys are just getting it together over here to boot. That's all that matters.
Yeah, Max has the eye for the aesthetic over here, it looks like.
Look how serious he is right now, focusing.
That is concentration right there.
So we got this standing over here holding the flashlight. Are you guys still working on the header? Maybe? Okay. Okay, audio. All right. I'm going to move this chair back if you guys are going to keep standing.
Okay, on this side of the case, panel's going back on. That's a good sign. Okay, there was some debate whether we would actually plug in the power button and other things. And they decided that they will do that. No screwdriver trick today, folks.
That's like most UP mining rigs though. You like when you install a power button, it's like, hey, let's see a screwdriver between the two pins and whoop, we're on. So we're looking up the manual right now on the phone to make sure we have the right spot for switch, audio, power.
Yeah, Nick of all trades decided he was not going to plug in audio though.
None of that is
Hey, you don't listen to music when you're mining rig? I guess I'm the only one. Mark, I feel like we need more hands in there. Can we get more arms in? Oh, okay. That does seem plausible.
So on this side, Andy, they're trying to figure out where the header goes.
This is actually a really tough
Now
step.
everything is built and they're trying to figure it out. Like, where do I put this? What cables do I use?
Mini ITX motherboard jam-packed into this little case.
Nope.
And I guess the actual motherboard manual with the header
And the flashlight. And the flashlight.
And the
going at the same
flashlight.
time.
I wish them Godspeed on this one.
I know, right?
That's what I'm saying, just trip it.
What are your expert building right now? Is it beginning
QR code, I bet. You see any QR code? Mike has it. Mike's on it. Mike's on it right now. So far the biggest
There is
curveball
there's the QR code to the guy.
Yep, told you.
Here's this.
Get scanning.
A little trash talk between the two of these boys right now.
All of a sudden we might be abandoning this whole header thing after all. I've heard murmurs of getting a screwdriver.
Hey, strategy. That's your strategy? You got full started?
Full start on.
So it looks like the right side is going to elect to put the header in, and the left side has decided to skip the header.
I think we decided that whenever it gets it booted, go for it.
That's your call. I'm not making decisions for you.
Okay, on this side, Mike does have the A4000. Max is now holding the GPU and contemplating putting that in. And somehow we've resorted to only using the very tiny fine screwdriver for everything.
You guys coaching him over here?
Okay.
Big Max has him.
He's lining up the PCIe slot right now.
So we got
And I
Utah
heard
working on power over here. That's great. Don't forget keyboard. Gotta get the Windows.
It's a wireless keyboard.
Oh no, it's wireless. What do I do? You plug in the dongle.
Okay, Max is currently securing his A4000 into the case.
What do you want here? See if it turns on.
Oh, we're trying to turn it on over here.
Is the power supply on?
Is the power supply on motherboard? Click. All right.
Yeah.
You got the line versus the zero. All right.
Let's find and see what we do.
This is like a high-end
They're guessing over here.
power IC lights.
We have RGB.
We have rainbow RGB, which is required for mining.
It was a test. They wanted to test it.
Load it up. Load it up.
I'm pretty sure this is like going to be a high-end gaming build. We got the curved gaming monitors.
Hey, she's officially turning it on. What is screwdriver? That's how you do it.
Utah is using the screwdriver to jump the jumpers.
Hey, okay, did you guys put like in your USB drive? You did. Perfect. I want to make sure. Of course you did.
The raw confidence.
Okay.
Okay, she's jumping right now. Is this going to actually... Oh, I see CPU fan movement. Will the monitor come on?
Give it a second.
The question is the GPU actually plugged into the monitor? Okay, we've decided on, yeah, what's it going to default to? Onboard or discrete?
How are we looking over? They're having some challenges over there. Swapping out the kit. Yes, because one is for power supply, one is for GPU. 100%.
CPU fan is spinning. That's
Stay on
very
this side of the
promising.
line. Stay on that side of the line. A little contention up here between the children. Hey Max, I'm going to ask, how's it going? All right, I like it. And Utah, on your side, how's it going?
Hi, Hunter.
So as a added complication and wrinkle, the A4000 only has DisplayPort, and I believe we just have an HDMI for this monitor.
Who built this?
Respect this out. There's been a series of party fouls.
Curveballs. Let's see what they do.
Can they get the onboard video to post?
Well, that's a challenge. You put a graphics card in too.
Pull the GPU, get it to boot, switch it over, put the GPU back in.
Nobody will ever know.
Ooh, Max is he's chomping at the bit over here to get the power on. I think we're about maybe there. This side is trying to do some strategery to figure out which order to boot in.
Google? Of course you can. That's like the world of IT. You Google everything. You don't know anything. You Google it.
At this stage, we'll allow just about anything.
Yes. So what are you doing down there?
This side is clearly powered on. They just cannot get it to show up on the monitor. Some extra little fun going.
I know nothing. Don't look at me. I know nothing. I'm just the guy with the microphone.
First, the winner is the first one to boot, the first one to show, to post on a monitor.
Yes, right now we haven't had either.
So at this stage, they haven't powered it on yet. And this side they have, but neither one is posting yet. At least visually on the monitor for verification. Okay, and on Max's side, he does have CPU fan spinning. We have power on this one. Still a blinking blue light. No, I have not seen a solid blue light yet.
I've been told to just use the motherboard to boot if we can't get it with a graphics card.
So
technicality.
Maybe we're going to be pulling some GP. Oh, look at that. And Max has posted.
Oh, now it's got to get to the desktop. Keep at it, Jen.
It's like extra hoops.
Yep.
You're frantically searching for the USB that contains Windows, the world's greatest operating system.
You bite your tongue when you say that.
Yeah, in a quick twist turn, the right side pull the GPU to get this thing to boot off the motherboard. The left side is frantically trying to pull their A4000 so they can boot off their motherboard.
No pressure here, Andy. None at all. I think these guys are sweating more than our contestants, these helpers. Go for it.
Max is currently trying to short the two leads to get this thing to boot back up with the USB installed.
All right, so we're booting over here.
Mike is describing exactly where to place the screwdriver. This is a delicate and technical operation. All waivers have been signed. Okay, Max is booting back up now.
You're not getting a display here?
Hey! Utah has officially posted. Veteran Miner frantically smashing buttons.
There. You guys are aware.
Okay, now we are in a dead heat race right now. Who can get Windows to show up first?
USB.
Yes, so make sure your USB is in. Max is double checking.
And then they control out the lead.
All right, let's give me a here. I'm going to turn the screen, let you guys read. We got to post a message.
Insert USB. And control out the lead.
On this side, they are wondering if their wireless keyboard is actually functioning. Did you put the receiver into the motherboard for the wireless keyboard?
Now we're all looking for it.
Sometimes it is inside the keyboard itself. They have not forgotten their dongle. Okay, we're swapping some batteries around on the wireless keyboard on this side.
I think our batteries were put in wrong. So now we're fixing that. There we go. Try again, round two. It never goes as expected, Veteran Miner.
It's my teammate.
Who was in charge of batteries?
I know, right?
Got it.
All right, Andy, how are we looking over here? I can't see the screen.
We have changed. Nothing has changed.
Okay.
The status is exactly the same as it was before.
Fantastic.
So this is. Oh boy! Okay, we have a Windows installer up on Max's monitor.
Okay. Is it Windows up?
Or actually installing Windows. Everybody who's sitting here, some riveting stuff is coming. We're going to install Windows.
I can't see what's on it.
You got to install Windows too?
There's something on the desktop on this phone.
They're just on the install menu on this side.
How good are you? We got M2s here. Should we like? Come on now.
It's being installed off a USB though.
I know. Let's see what happens. We got a few extra minutes. Pixie boot, is that what I heard over there? Yeah. Right.
Okay, this side they are trying to find their mouse. Okay, on this monitor it says setup is starting.
You don't have a product key?
You're choosing
this test. What are you going to do? Evaluation. Okay.
And we got to figure out the wireless mouse switch. No, turn it on. Come on. Mike is instructing him to say that he does not have a product key. We're evaluating Windows
Yes.
perpetually.
You do not need a key.
Okay, we are selecting Windows 11 Home on this side.
I've been instructed to let it get to Windows Desktop.
Okay. We are agreeing to who knows what.
You know you read the terms of service on everything you agree to. Come on now. Here we go, we got Windows over here.
We are
letting this
several steps ahead on this side. Setup is starting on Windows. Oh, back to the...
So the key is hidden in the building. Sorry.
That's like,
All right, here we
that
go,
better
we got
not
some
be
progress
true.
here. We're saying I don't have a product key. We're selecting good old Windows Home.
Oh, I think they hit upgrade first, and that was the
Upgrade
problem.
or
Now they're trying to do
service.
is reinstall. Okay, we've got copying Windows folders, files, getting files ready for installation.
We are just underway.
Oh, they're just slightly
Why
behind.
don't you guys turn that around now? Let people
We're-
say a little bit. It'll take a second.
We're at 5% on getting files ready for installation, 9%.
So now the question is the memory all good and not messed up? Is it going to
Well,
work?
this was just so much more interesting if they had done single channel and they had done dual channel. That was the
Oh,
difference.
they actually did that. That would have been awesome.
21%, 37%. Ooh.
What percent are you, Utah? Can you see?
I don't know, I can't see it.
All right, so as your first rig build,
41%.
was it stressful?
Definitely.
Are you going to make your dad do this with you again?
Probably.
Awesome.
On this side, we are at 70%.
64.
I was just informed that this is the first time Max has ever used Windows. How does it make you feel, Max?
Not good.
How was this experience of building this under pressure on stage?
Interesting.
Do you want to do it again immediately after this?
Not really.
Same. We are at 97% on this side.
94. We have caught up quickly over here.
Okay, Hawk is instructing Max to get on that mouse.
Get ready to go. I heard that.
It says installing updates.
I wonder if all of these ports are USB 3 versus 2, because this one's caught up very quickly. We're installing updates as well. Like,
We're ready to restart.
They're both in the same USB slot.
is it? Okay.
Oh, it looks like on this side we are rebooting.
We're
Side
restarting
rebooting.
as well. All right, turn the screen. Turn the screen. All right, wait.
Wow, this is neck and neck, folks. Who's gonna get into Windows first?
Oh my God, it is like Danny.
Oh,
Utah has hand ready on the mouse.
really?
Starting services, starting services. Get ready. Get ready.
Down to the wire, bro.
I feel like this is what you feel when you get your first GPU rig. Is it gonna boot? Is it gonna boot?
I don't think we could have planned this better if we had actually tried to plan it.
That's all right. We gotta get to the desktop screen.
Yeah, desktop.
Desktop screen. Get ready for the
Get ready to walk through the wizard.
We gotta go through the wizard.
Yeah,
You need to go.
that's right.
You know it's
Yes, we need to get to Windows Desktop, and you have to agree to using Microsoft Edge as your default browser for live. Okay, I was really excited there for a second. Now it's just getting ready. What do you think, hobbyists?
My money is on.
Oh, we got something's happening here at both sides.
Did it go black too?
Both are black.
Both sides.
Both are blinking. Oh, we got motherboard screens on both.
How are we neck and neck?
It's neck and neck. We were behind.
You were behind me. That's why I was curious on the USB port, because you guys custom element.
Just a moment.
We are just a moment on both of them. Oh boy.
Windows.
These are like synchronized. Okay, here we go. We gotta select some stuff. Who's gonna, oh, we might be slightly ahead on the left side now. Oh, she's just speeding. She's just clicking.
Go, 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 go.
I like that she's clicking whatever she wants.
Any name. Make sure your name goes in there. There you go. Good job.
Yuta's on just.
Not yet. Keep going, keep going. The crowd's going to help us to determine who wins.
Getting things
You
ready
guys
for
can see
you.
the monitors.
This might take a few minutes. Don't turn off your PC.
Thankfully, we're not connected to the internet because we were trying to do all the updates.
Can you guys just hang out while we install a few service packs?
You know? All right. Just chill.
I think they might be slightly ahead over there. We'll see.
Our competitor over here was just standing in the middle.
Yeah, Yuta was just powering that button. Mashing. Doesn't matter what you're going to, just go for it.
So what do we have here? We have this might take a few minutes. Don't turn off your PC.
Do not. I know you're thinking about it. So Yuta, what do you think? You think you're slightly ahead or slightly behind now?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Me either. Max, what do you think? You think you're slightly ahead or slightly behind? Okay, we'll see. You could catch up. Almost there. It looks like our winner, yes?
Let's have our contestants shake hands.
In front of them.
You guys did very, very well. All right, so can we give a round of applause for our contestants, please? And for our helpers here, thank you guys very, very much. Awesome, awesome. So our contestants get to walk away with their hardware, both of them. So congratulations to you guys. And I think that's gonna wrap things up, Andy.
And I think we all learned a little something today.
And what's that?
Don't ever do this again.
100%. Thank you guys.